Hello travelers, and welcome back to the Den of the Wonder. So today I have something different, for my channel at least. I have a tarot deck review. So this deck was a gift from Jeneen at Lipstick Legion Craft for my birthday, and she wanted to know my thoughts on it. So I said, you know what, I'll just film a review for it. And here we are. So I've brought you in pretty close, and I'm excited to get into this because I've been sort of holding on to it since I got it. So I could specifically do this video. So I'm so excited to see this. I've never seen the cards. I didn't cheat and like look them up online or anything. So this is going to be like first impressions all around. And I'm really excited. It comes in this really pretty box. And it's like shrink wrapped for protection, which I appreciate. And I'm going to attempt to get it open with a pair of scissors. And I'm going to cut away from myself for once in my life. And let's see what's inside. And you guys will have to let me know if you want to see more tarot deck reviews. I have a collection, let's say. Others might say obsession with tarot decks. But I have a bunch, and I would love to do reviews if that's something you guys are interested in seeing on this channel. So let me know in the comments below. And like I said, this box is beautiful. It's got really lovely gilding on it. And I really love that effect. So this is going to be nice just to like display in the box. And I appreciate that this box is not hard to open, because sometimes they get like vacuum sealed and it becomes, you know, like man versus the wild, but the wild is a box. Alright, so inside, got a nice plain box. Nothing fancy on the inside. And then it comes with the cards all sealed up. I like this. That's the back. I don't think that's the back. Or maybe it is. Who knows? It matches the little book cover, and it comes with this really cute little book. Ooh, and the inside pictures have like some illustrations in there. I don't think every card is illustrated. I don't know. Will Scarborough has a lot of like explanation at the beginning of his books. Yeah, so there's not a lot of like pictures. I guess it's just like the sections in between the languages that have pictures, but that's cool too. And it's a nice little hefty guidebook that's handy to have around. Get that out of the glare. And then the inner cards are also sealed. I think this is the back of the cards. I'm a dummy. So try to do that. And let's see what these cards look like. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So Jeneen bought these for me, and she's really excited to see what I think, and she thinks that this like is the deck that I needed, which is nice. I always kind of like gifts that people feel like you need. You know, like they see it and they go, oh, this is definitely for you. So I'm really excited to see what Jeneen thinks I need, if that makes sense. But I also like really just kind of enjoy the idea of getting tarot decks from friends, because it's always interesting to see what people think you will like. Okay, so this is just like a filler card with the back on it for posterity. Slide that over here. So it's got a glossy back, a really nice texture. They're really nice and thick. Let's see. Alright. Ooh, okay. So I like this. They're like mostly borderless, which I appreciate. And I like that the little bit of the border, like that's enough. And it adds a really nice like framing to the card. This is really cool. I love the full element here. I get kind of like Coco vibes, which I love that movie, so that's also really cool. So it's really beautiful artwork. Oh, and the magician is interesting. I love that. It's like the hat is made up of like the candles that would normally go on an ofrenda. That's really cool. Oh, the High Priestess card is perfect. I love it. It's got the right colors and definitely the right vibe. So this is a really cool deck. I can already say, like, I'm really impressed with this, with the layout. I think every image is, like, a skeleton, which is nice because of the Santa Muerte aspect. But also, like, I think, you know, sometimes you get skeletal type decks and they don't really evoke the right response or, like, the right emotion. But even the skeletons are, like, properly emotive. There is the Emperor and the Empress right next to each other, and I love that. gorgeous. On the Hierophant, I really like the colors on these cards too. There's like so much to look at that I know I'm gonna have to look back through these again like more quickly. Also, I should be in frame. Why don't you guys tell me? The Lover's card, that's also really beautiful. And the Chariot, okay. Alright, that's interesting. How interesting. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to look back at these again later, but oh. The wrestler? Why can't I talk right now? It's like a luchador. Oh, and the Hermit. I really love the Hermit card, like on its own. When I do readings and it comes up, I tend to get a little more jazzed than I think I should. But this is a really nice Hermit card. I really like that. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune. Really nice. Oh, and I like that Justice is all in black, like a widow in mourning. I kind of really love that sort of imagery. The Hanged Man. This is really neat. I'm so excited. Thank you for this, Jeneen. This was a really cool gift, and I'm like super stoked for these cards. I don't know much of what to like say about them. I'm excited to work with them. Oh, and Death is Santa Muerte, of course. That's really pretty. There's so many like little details in the cards as well, which I like. I like a heavily detailed card. It helps like build sort of the narrative when you're reading, and you can see more symbols in the background. The Temperance card is really nice. This like winged shawl she has, beautiful. And the Devil is like a mariachi puppeteer. Very cool. Ooh, okay. And the Tower card is Labyrinthine. We're just going to pretend like every word I say has been perfectly pronounced today. Okay, and the Star. Love that. Oh, look at that, you guys. That's beautiful. The artwork on this is stellar. Sun. Oh, look at that. Okay. I'm trying to hold these up so that the glare doesn't get caught, but also so you guys can see. So I hope that these are coming through and the artwork is showing up. It's just really beautiful stuff. And there's the World card. And then you can see like the faces of man, like in between. Very beautiful imagery. Alright, so the first set is Cups. Just the element of water. Cards of emotion. Really beautiful. And I love this. It's got like a lot of elements of like the RWS cards, but then also like the interpretation on this is really good. Because even like the artistic liberties that are taken are still like catching the spirit of the cards and what they're intended to mean. So I think that's really good. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Man, I'm gonna spend like the next 2 hours looking at these for sure. And I just love that. Oh, this is beautiful. And the Eight of Cups. Some of it spilling out. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so they went with 10 instead of like a page. Wait, it goes up to 10. What am I saying? Because the page is the next one. But this is really pretty, this like skeletal butterfly shape. And I like that even though it's a Cups card, there isn't like cups. Like, there isn't like a mandatory cups in every image. This is really cool. Sorry for the bad focus. And let's see, the Knight of Cups. You get that like emotional farewell. The Queen of Cups, like offering up her heart and sacred fires. Beautiful. And there's the King of Cups. Fully actualized emotional being that can drink from his own bounty. Love it. Okay, so Pentacles. That's Earth and prosperity. Definitely coming through. Look at that. Sharing the wealth. And that butterfly imagery showing up again. You can see here the fruits of one's labor. Oh, okay. This is a different take on the 4. Loving that. And there's the 5 of Pentacles. That's a really nice image, like walking away from the pentacles themselves, like the wealth that's already there. And sorry for the extreme close-up of my fingers. I wanted to make sure you guys could see these cards, and I know that my fingernails are rough today. I've been crafting a lot, so no time for nail maintenance. Oh my gosh, nail maintenance. When you got stuff to make. I'm gonna stop talking pretty soon, because obviously the struggle. This is pretty. Okay, so every 10, I guess, is going to be some type of skeletal butterfly. Although this one's sort of fuzzy, like a moth. Really cool. And I love, like, the roots and stuff. And the vines. Definitely really cool. You can see the page. Smartly putting away their coin. Saving it for the future. Oh, and there's the knight. Bringing back his, like, harvest, his haul. Things gets collected, and there's the queen. Really pretty. The colors in these cards is really nice. They're all like vibrant, but like subdued, and I really like that. Alright, and wands. So now we're into the fire. This is really pretty. There's also a lot of these like millipedes. Yeah, I guess they're millipedes. Maybe centipedes. I don't really know what they look like. Those types of bugs in the cards. So that's a constant theme throughout the cards too. And there's the 2 of Wands. Wands are like really active cards. So I like that. And I like, sorry. You guys are so close because I wanted to be able to like show this without getting distortion from Zoom. So I totally just punched the camera right now. But I like that the Wands aspect is in red the entire time. Like the way that the Pentacles were green if they weren't represented directly. I like that. It's a theme that carries out throughout the cards. And here the Wands could be the little matches. Really interesting. Focus, please. There's the 6 of Wands. Cool. I love that. Like the skull outlined in the trees. Very cool. And I like that even though like the element is fire, they chose to not go with a bunch of like flames and be really literal about it. That's a really interesting take. And I think the red helps that, like, come across. Ooh, okay. Very neat. Definitely getting more moth-like as we go. And there's the page. Oh, and I like the knight. Like riding off into battle. That battle charge. Oh. There's the Queen of Wands. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And the King. Giving you that like direction of energy, where to focus your intentions. Okay, and the Swords cards, which are the cards of communication and air. So that's nice. I'm usually not a fan of like the Ace of Swords, like just in art. But I like this take. This is really an interesting idea. And the Two of Swords. Into these really cool like skeleton shaped scissors that I now need in actuality. Because that's a cool design. And the Three of Swords. Really cool. What a dynamic card. This is the Five of Swords, and it's giving you like those like confrontation vibes. And you can kind of sense the urgency with the artwork. This is really good art. There's the Six. Sort of like spin on Chiron. The Ferryman. Okay, and this one actually has words on it. Hope and reflection. It's interesting. And there's the Eight of Swords. Looks like they're like up against this storm cloud that's shaped like a skull. Very neat. That's interesting. Just the 9. And the 10 with the death head moth. That's really cool. And there's the page. Diligent in their studies. Okay, a bit of performance work from the knight. Very interesting. Oh, and there's the queen. I love her posture, so casual. Someone with skill. And the king. So yeah, that is the Santa Muerte Tarot, which I don't think I said in the beginning. Maybe I did. I don't even remember. I really enjoyed it. I think these cards are gorgeous, and they have a really good hand feel, and I'm really looking forward to working with them. And so thank you again, Jeneen, for such a lovely gift. I can't wait to get to know these cards better. So let me know what you guys thought about the Santa Muerte Tarot in the comments below, and if you would like to see more deck reviews, because tarot decks, I got them. So, yeah, that's going to be all for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy travels. Bye.